Camp Pendleton Marine Corps Base, San Diego, 1968. The late afternoon sun bakes the training grounds, turning the dirt a dusty gold. Heat shimmers rise from the asphalt. Inside Gym 3, a concrete building that smells of sweat, leather, and liniment, 35 Marines stand in formation. They're waiting. Word spread through the base yesterday that Bruce Lee, the martial arts instructor from Lowe's Angels, would be conducting a demonstration. Some are skeptical, some are curious. All are combat trained, physically elite, and accustomed to being the toughest people in any room. Bruce Lee arrives at 1600 hours sharp. He's wearing simple black pants and a dark shirt. No flashy uniform, no martial arts gi. He looks small next to the Marines, maybe 135 pounds soaking wet. The men exchange glances, a few smirk. This is the guy who's supposed to teach them something. This skinny Chinese actor, the man who invited Lei, stands at the front of the formation. Gunnery Sergeant James Harlow, 38 years old, 2 tours in Korea, 1 in Vietnam. Instructor in the Marine Corps Martial Arts Program. He's 6 feet tall, 195 pounds of functional muscle and scar tissue. Harlow has studied boxing, judo, and karate. He's not looking for a show. He's looking for techniques that actually work in combat. Real combat, not tournaments, not demonstrations, life and death. Harlow calls the formation to attention. Gentlemen, this is Mr. Bruce Lee. He's here at my invitation. I've seen his work. I believe he has something to teach us. You will give him your full attention and respect. Understood, a chorus of yes, Gunnery Sergeant echoes through the gym. Lee steps forward. He doesn't salute, doesn't bow, just nods acknowledgement. Thank you for having me, Lee begins. His voice is calm but carries authority. I'm not here to impress you. I'm not here to show you movie tricks. I'm here to share principles that work in real fighting. You're Marines. You've seen real combat. You know the difference between what looks good and what keeps you alive. I respect that. So let's skip the performance and get to application. The skepticism in the room softens slightly. At least he's not pretending to be something he's not. Harlow gestures to the mat in the center of the gym. Mr. Lee has agreed to spar with volunteers, light to moderate contact. The goal is learning, not competition. Who wants to go first? Several hands shoot up immediately. Harlow picks a lance corporal. Name is Miller, 22 years old. Golden Gloves boxer before enlisting. Fast hands, good footwork. Confident, he steps onto the mat. Lee faces him. Miller assumes a boxing stance, hands high, chin tucked, balanced, textbook form. Whenever you're ready, Lee says. Miller doesn't waste time. Throws a jab, quick, professional. Lee's head isn't there. He moved maybe 2 inches. The punch passes harmlessly. Miller throws another. Same result. He tries a combination. Jab cross hook. All 3 miss. Lee hasn't moved his feet, just his upper body. Minimal swaying, perfectly timed. Miller steps back, resets. You're fast, Lee nods. You telegraph. Your shoulder dips before you punch. Your weight shifts. I see it coming before you throw. Miller processes this. Tries again, concentrates on not telegraphing, throws a jab, faster, cleaner. Lee still slips it, but this time he counters. A straight punch that stops 1 inch from Miller's face. Miller freezes, didn't see it coming, at all. They reset. Miller tries different combinations. Lee slips or redirects everything. Never hard blocks, never meets force with force, just angles and timing. After 2 minutes, Miller is breathing hard, frustrated. He can't land anything. Lee hasn't even broken a sweat. Miller extends his hand. Lee shakes it. You're good, Miller says. Better than good. I've sparred with champions. You're different, Lee replies while Miller steps off the mat. Different how? Miller thinks. You don't fight my fight. You create your own angles, your own timing. It's like you're playing a different game with different rules. And I don't know the rules. The next volunteer steps up. Corporal Davidson, former wrestler. state champion in high school. 2 years of combatives training. He's 5'10", 185 pounds, all compact muscle and low center of gravity. I don't want to strike, Davidson says. I want to grapple. See if your kung fu works against wrestling. Lee considers. What are the parameters? Davidson explains. You try to stay standing, I try to take you down. If I get you on the ground and establish control, I win. If you stay up for 2 minutes, you win. Harlow nods approval. This is realistic. In combat, fights go to the ground. Lee needs to address this. Time is called, 2 minutes. Lee stayed standing. Davidson extends his hand. I'm a good wrestler. You stopped every attempt. How? Lee explains while they step off the mat. Wrestling is powerful, but it commits your hands, your head. While you're shooting, you can't defend strikes. I use that window. In sport grappling, no strikes. So those windows don't matter. In real fighting, they're everything. Davidson nods, processing, learning. Harlow steps forward. Anyone else? Silence. The Marines have seen enough. They understand now. This isn't about style versus style. It's about understanding range, timing, and what works when everything is on the line. Then a voice from the back. I'll go. The formation parts.